thing, of course, portfolios are always the focal point of discussion when any swearing in ceremony takes place. According to reports, VD Satheesan will hold the finance as well as the ports portfolio. He is likely to retain this in addition to serving as Chief Minister. Additionally, we already know for a fact Ramesh Chennithala has been given charge of the Home Department, so he'll be looking into law and order. And we do know that the new cabinet will include 11 ministers from the Congress party, 5 from alliance partner IUML, and senior Congress leader Chennithala, as I stated, he's going to handle the home and vigilance portfolios. And further information regarding the portfolios, as per sources, Sunny Joseph, who defeated CPIM veteran KK Shailaja in Peravur, is expected to be given the revenue portfolio and will be the only cabinet representative from the Kannur district. So this is information that we're getting in. I'd like to rope in Mr. Ramaswamy Mayappan into the discussion once again. These are, of course, source-based developments, what our sources are telling our reporters on the ground. Chennithala, of course, confirmed earlier that he will be taking charge as the Home Minister in the state. He will be taking charge and he will make sure that law and order is his first priority, tackling what we've seen under the previous regime. What the Congress has, of course, been firing pot shots at the LDF during the campaign period. That's going to be his first priority. But what do you make of the other indications as well? Satheesan is going to be holding finance and ports. Additionally, the Sunny Joseph has been reportedly given the revenue portfolio. What do you make of this sort of division that we're seeing right now?
Move and a strategic move that the Chief Minister has made is retaining the portfolio with him. So one of the major promises that he made is to ensure that the transport system is managed efficiently, not just for the public but also for the goods and cargo and for other systems. So ocean reserves and water reserves, something that they needed to monetize better, something that Nitin Gadkari has been talking at the national level, and something that Kerala has the resource to do with, both in terms of inland water bodies and in terms of the ocean reserves. So that's something that he's retaining. So I think that will be a good move. And if he's able to collaborate with the Sagarmala scheme of the union government, then I think the funding also should not be an issue, because there are substantial reserves available for the state governments in the Sagarmala schemes. So those would actually provide for much better port management and also for water resource management as far as transit is concerned. And that will also boost something that Kerala has been lacking in terms of goods transport and so on. There has always been logistic delays coming to either Kochi shipyard or to any other yard. So that is something that they will be able to vest control over much stronger. And something that you just spoke of, first the home portfolio to Ramesh Chennithala. A strong minister to ensure balance is kept within the Congress and others are kept happy. That's something that he can do. And law and order primarily being monitored with him, someone with a lot of experience even under Oman Chandy and other former chief ministers of Congress with immense experience. That should be a key thing that Kerala Congress needs to do. And here the key factor will be, apart from law and order, what happens in terms of monitoring and handling corruption and other scam related cases of the past. Last 10 years we've seen multiple cases have plateaued down and not proceeded forward, which even despite setting up specialized MP MLA courts have remained quiet. So those are things that they may have to fast track to ensure their promised delivery is up to the mark. And something else that their ministers will be key is from Ministry of Social Development, because there is, and for women and education, there is promise of 1,000 rupee allowance for college going girls. This is not just to support them going to college, but also to incentivize the families from not stopping them in their post-secondary education. So these are things that they should be able to go through. The ministers are strong, at least on name, but will they be able to deliver? The fund and finance situation of the state is also a little bleak. So how will they be able to manage? what are the new revenues that they'll be bringing into the state, because the state registration department is to an extent maximize revenue. Will they be able to increase the share there, or property taxes and other things will be something key. And also in terms of excise revenue, something they've already maximized is their claim, which they've not been able to increase in the last 3 years. Will they be able to modify that and also bring in more income from excise and other departments, especially when the entire world is seeing not exactly a recession yet, but a war impacted economic situation? So how is Kerala going to monetize or improve their revenue systems when there is going to be reduced tourist traveling due to the West Asia conflict? So these are things that the ministry, both Minister of Finance, Minister of Tourism, and will have to take into confidence. But understand it's early days, but like I said, 12 noon is the clock ticking for the Chief Minister. He will have to hit the ground running. He's got a good mix of experienced people. He should rope in a lot more young people into different committees and boards that will help him be able to reach out to much younger audience, improve employment opportunities as well. That is going to be key. Even if the employment opportunities are going to come and people are going to be underemployed, not necessarily ones that they originally aspired for, that's going to be a starting position, and their 5 key promises is something that they can work towards from there. Because just mere social welfare promises of free bus travel and so on will only go a short way. Maybe it will help them up to another 6 months to a year, but if they are to look at surviving next 5 years, or probably even come back to government, or even fight 2029 on a stronger footing, then they will require these policies to be implemented very quickly.
Absolutely. And before I rope in Mr. Shekhar Vijayan, we have some breaking updates coming in. You can see on your screens, viewers, live shots coming in. Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra have now arrived in Thiruvananthapuram. Of course, they're being greeted there by VD Satheesan, and all set to attend this historic oath-taking ceremony. Remember, UDF government is being formed in Kerala after 10 years. You can also see DK Shivkumar and other senior Congress leaders as well. They're all on the ground. This is a Congress show of strength in Kerala after their historic victory. Mallikarjun Kharge is also arriving in Thiruvananthapuram. Remember, earlier Kharge had termed the Congress-led UDF's victory in Kerala as unprecedented. He had expressed happiness over the massive mandate received by the alliance, and had stated that the party at large was happy because the people of Kerala had reposed their faith in them. But on your screens, you can see all smiles. Rahul Gandhi, KC Venugopal, VD Satheesan, DK Shivkumar, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, all senior Congress leaders are all smiles today ahead of this historic oath-taking ceremony that's going to take place very, very shortly. I'd like to rope in Mr. Shekhar Vijayan as well. We have some further updates as far as the portfolio allocation is concerned. Now, according to sources, Muralidharan is likely to get the health and temple affairs portfolio as well. This is what we're learning. It is also likely that the women and child development portfolio is to go to Bindu Krishna as well. Sources have in fact stated that Muralidharan was reportedly offered the power portfolio at one stage, but was eventually assigned health and temple affairs. What do you make of this?
See, this entire objective of portfolio building is also shows the government strength in terms of how much strength, in terms of how much confidence does the chief minister designate have with his cabinet, in terms of